everyone. My name is Molly. I am your DM tonight for this Tales of the Concord, our second and final session of this stream. Many sad energy, and where we find our group of heroes, we see a tuft of startlingly pink hair blowing as the wind howls past it through the shattered windows of the Congeleva library. What would have been a beautiful view of the harbor and the high maw just 72 hours before is now a panorama of pure destruction. Toppled arcane wards lay shattered in the streets. Packs of humanoid creatures drained of all color, all life force, and all vibrance roam the streets in packs, tearing furiously into the unflayed with claw and teeth. Estipena is the nearest any mortal has ever seen of hell. The tuft of pink hair briefly changes direction, briefly flitting backwards as a blue and white dragon's wings beat inches from her face. A red-haired Vulpin slashes into the dragon with her needle while she quietly sews herself into the flesh of the sapphire beast. A Corvum stands back, jaw agape, watching the dragon throw his friend, a black chromatic dragonborn, high into the air, falling with a crunch above them. An aware-touched half-shark, half-person stands resolute, drawing a bead on the creature attacking his friend. Pointing upwards to the floor, interesting sentence, beckoning for the cleric to make haste to bring their warden back to life. Arrows fly and tink off the brute's tremendous sapphire plate armor. Lightning begins to crackle from the mouth of the beast. Rows of teeth flash before a muzzle, whose eyes are a sickly white with deep purple tints. Round 2. Fight! All right, and we will start with, still in round 1, with Patch. I incorrectly breathed and cast a spell in one turn, which is illegal. I was actually arrested and I spent a week in jail.
I was say the
now
D&D
they
police are
released me
coming.
just in time for this.
Well, we're glad to have you back. I hope it wasn't too rough on you.
It wasn't, but I did have to read the entire Tales of the Valiant playtest, which was a pretty steep sentence.
Oh.
Goodness, yeah.
So, nobody, what would you like to do?
Yeah, so I suppose as there's this, like, quantum flicker of Harlow being dead and then not all of a sudden, she'll, like, sort of dust herself off. She's confused. She doesn't know what's happening, but she does know she's upset about all of this. There's a big lizard here, and it's being weird. So she's gonna do what she always does and try to punch it.
Hell yeah.
Loop ahead 25 feet and spend, let's say, 3 psi points to cast Vampiric Touch as just horrible clouds of dark energy start surrounding her hands. And she's just going to try and reach out and grab this lizard.
Do it.
I think that's a 24 total to hit.
100%
Love
hits.
to hear it. Okay, so that's 3d6 necrotic damage. So let me pull this stupid die out of the case real quick because it's too tight and doesn't come out.
How tight is it?
Alright, so that is only 8 hit points of damage, but it'll heal me up for 4 because I'm just draining the life force out of this thing. This is
So
what
it's
Harlow does.
8 points?
Yep.
Alright, we got a $1.98 left to go. Let's get it. Alright. Alright,
see.
Trev.
And then, well, I've got bonus action. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to spend my temporary psi point from the top of the turn to activate my horrible tentacle arms, which are just going to burst out of Harlow's back and start tearing into this thing, because this is what she does. That is only a 14 on the die, though. I'm thinking maybe no.
That will not hit. I'm sorry to
well,
say.
She's trying to look cool, but it's just doing nothing.
So as this occurs, I am having trouble reading the actual the way that the spell sheet is actually laid out in this in Foundry. So I'm gonna just because I'm a silly goose, I'm gonna pull it up on a medium that is more known to me. Sapphire Dragon. Cool. All right, and the legendary action. Let's see. Bup, 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 bup. It is pretty. Yeah, it's gonna claw. It's not happy that there's something stuck to it, and it's gonna try to claw, like reach down and rip this thing that sewed itself into it. This fox tick that is buried into its flesh is gonna attempt to scratch it out. So,
Rude.
we have
Absolutely rude.
Does a
Totally
14
rude.
hit?
Nope.
All right, cool. And you see that the claw gets knocked away as the kind of pressing yourself very flat into the scales. You're able to you watch the claw drag through a line of scale beside you, but it does not make contact.
But did she
All
mess
right.
up my outfit?
Yes. Trev, you're up.
No.
So quick question. Is this dragon still in the air?
Yes, it is 80. It is 80 feet in the air.
Okay. Well, that changes my plan. In that case, I think I'm going to just oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to just double move. So I will take the dash action, moving 60 feet, essentially on the other side of this floating monster.
Okay.
So I'm
Cool.
just gonna 45, 50, 55. I'll just be like right there.
Wicked.
Boop. Yep. And for bonus action, I don't think I have one, but I will say just for some flavor, Fenric, being less than half of his health, is going to charge forward with his Warden's Resolve. Basically, it means he is resistant for bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing while he is below half his health with one of his Warden features. So, charge him forward there.
Wicked. I love it. And so does the Sapphire Dragon. They love it so much that they are going to teleport 60 feet down and behind you.
Okay. Cool.
So now they're 20 feet, and so too do you move with the dragon, my foxy friend.
Yes, I do.
And it is the dragon's turn.
I'm in danger.
And now
they come back here.
now there's going to be the breath. Okay.
Just a little old me?
Just a little old you. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I might catch let's see. How far out are you?
How far is the thing?
Oh, yeah, it's only 30 feet away. I think that I get you, Joey.
Is it a line or is it a
It's
ray?
a cone. 60-foot cone.
Oh, 60. Oh, yeah. 100%.
So as it opens its mouth and you hear this screech, as this sonic energy starts to fill the room, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. 5.
That right there's a fail.
I hit a 17.
That right there's a save.
Cool.
So you will take, Trev, you're gonna take you're gonna take 16 thunder damage. Or sorry, you're gonna take what am I doing? You're gonna take 30 thunder damage, and you will be incapacitated.
Yes, I will be.
And you're unconscious as well.
I go down. Yeah.
Okay, and Joey, you're only gonna take 15.
Ouch. I am bloodied.
All right, and that is the end of its turn. Next up is Kita.
So Kitaw is gonna start. It's gonna move to start with. Move 30 feet down that way. Why am I not?
Sorry, I accidentally turned you invisible for a second.
One.
My bad. Trying to give you the bloody.
I don't know if anyone would complain about being invisible in this fight.
Well, the problem is that he would be invisible to him.
Or do I hide behind a table?
If you were to just like stand there, I would give you like cover. Oh, I guess you could have gotten advantage on that dexterity saving throw from where you were standing, like behind that garbage.
That's fine. Can I like be crouched behind the table?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna stand there, and then I'm going to cast. I just watched our warden go down.
Yep.
All right. I am going to cast Wither and Bloom.
Okay.
On the dragon. It's going to be a 10-foot radius sphere. I only care that it's going to hit the warden and the dragon because I can choose whether or not it does damage or it's a heal, but I can only heal one person with it.
Okay.
So the dragon's going to get hit, and the warden is going to roll one of his hit dice and add 3, and you're going to gain that much hit points.
Cool. What am I rolling?
Yeah, do I get hit? I assume I get hit by this too if I'm on the dragon.
No, you can.
Nope, I can choose who it if I.
Oh.
No, I also just get to choose who it hits. Each creature of your choice in that area makes a con save, takes damage, or half on a success. So it's a DC 15 Constitution save.
6 on the die. That's a 17, so that'll save.
And then I'm rolling a hit die plus 3 for health.
Yes, to gain that much. Okay. And then it's going to take 7 halved to 3 damage.
Okay, we're at 195 remaining.
And then that's going to be it, I guess.
All right, cool. You see, no longer unconscious. You see this puff of natural magic bring life, drain life out of the dragon, and drill it into the body of Trev, or the body of Fenric, who comes back to life. We have next up is Rachel.
Ooh, all right.
Luar.
I think I'm going. Well, so my question is, can I cast Vortex Warp? We're at different elevations, but it's 80 feet of distance.
Yes, the space is non-Euclidean in D&D 5e.
Okay.
No, it's serious. That's
yeah. No, I just had like processed what you were saying there for a second. Cool. Well, that's a lot less math then. So I'm going to cast Vortex Warp and move Aurelia right on the dragon, like in front of me, right next to the collar.
Okay. You feel this tug on your guts as this portal opens up beside you.
I'm like, come over!
What do you do, Faye?
I guess like jump right in like it's the ocean.
You're just gonna go right in? Alright, cool. you just get ripped across. You're just sort of like vibing in the ethereal plane for a second, and then all of a sudden you're like hanging on to the back neck of this dragon, and you're like, what? And you just look down, and there's a fox sewn into the armor of this dragon, like
great job!
You're doing it, Kyle! All right, any bonus action?
Yeah, yes. Can I still stab at the Wabbity as a bonus action or no? Because I didn't do the first one. I didn't think so. I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Cool.
No bonus action. I'm just gonna yell, "Destroy the collar!"
Pike, you're up.
In case it wasn't obvious.
Pike, you are up.
Everyone clumping on this dragon made my life suddenly a lot harder. Well, I'm gonna at least start off with bonus action shifting.
Okay.
You thought I looked like a rabbit before? I sure do now. That'll give me 6 temporary hit points. Give me a movement speed of 45 instead, and it gives me like one other thing that I don't remember offhand. So just like that. And then, well then, now that oh, okay, well, I have to expend extra stuff. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to go with my, where is it? I'm going to use, vortex dart, so I'm going to take a shot at the dragon.
Okay.
Let's see. That is going to be a, let's see, 8 plus 21
Hits.
to hit.
Yep, hits.
Okay, and then actually, you know what? I'm going to use my reaction. I'm going to use a level 2 spell slot. I'm going to make it a nat 20 via the use of my mage's feature, celestial clockwork control.
Cool. Do that thing. Roll
I'm
that
going
damage.
to make a crit instead. All right, so then that's going to be. I need to go back to the spell. That is going to be a D8, a D6. Crits in 5e. It's an extra die, or is it the times 2 after you roll?
So, roll a 1d8, roll a 1d6, and then add 14.
Okay.
And your dexterity.
Okay. 22 plus my dexterity. 28. It's gonna be 25 force damage.
Cool. And so you see this arrow, you see Pike has charged this arrow with this aura of energy as they draw back the bowstring and let it go. You hear crack echo throughout the library, and you can almost hear Kita standing up to go shh, but he fights the instinct, and you see this arrow slams into the side of the dragon and blows a few scales off. This is a great hit. Next, take your next
and
shot.
as a bonus action, yep. I guess that's go. Ooh, that one's probably gonna actually whiff. That's going to be like a 9? Yeah. 9.
All right, Fayren, you are up.
All right. It's time. Oh, it's time
So
to summon a
Relia
spiritual weapon.
time.
Oh! Actually, no. I don't want a spiritual weapon. I'm gonna try and use inflict wounds on the collar specifically.
Okay. Make a melee spell attack.
And then I forgot to do my hunter's mark damage.
All right, roll it for me. 1 shot.
So let's see, hunter's mark, extra d6. That's gonna be 6 more damage.
Wicked. So we're at 164. Starting to feel different. The combat's starting to feel different. All right.
Yeah.
What did we get on that roll, Fayren?
I got an 8.
An 8. That will miss. You reach out and you grab the collar, but what you learn is that the collar is not. There's something there, and as you touch it, your connection with the weave seems to stop completely, and you feel the spell as like you become so distracted as you feel like all the pain of these beings trapped in the collar, and you just hear like free us, free us, free us, going through your head, and you sort of it fizzles in your hand. Any bonus actions?
Ba- 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 No, I guess like trying to grip on because it's like 20 feet in the air. I've
Okay,
never
cool.
been this high before.
That is me in college. Pat, Harlow, sorry.
No worries at all. This might sound a little weird coming from a caster, or nominally a caster, but I have no way of damaging that thing if it's 100 feet away from me. Basically, the only move I have here is to try and get its attention, really. Just Harlow up there shouting and swearing her little heart out, and you big lizard, get the hells back up here. I wasn't done draining all your life out of you. Come on, you scared of a goblin? Get me. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay. Are you doing any movement or anything to readjust your positioning?
Since the dragon is down on the ground now, can I get to... I don't know where the elevators are on the map.
Let me. I will redraw them.
Please.
Okay, we got this. Elevators. One corner here. One corner here. And one corner here. So they have kind of at the front on either side of the door, and then over near where you see Kita hiding.
Okay,
And that
perfect.
will just whisk
So
you
in
down
that
100
case,
feet.
okay, so if that happens instantly, I'll take a dash action to jump in the elevator and then back out to roughly where I am now.
Okay, cool.
Once I'm down on the ground, I mean.
Great. So you touch down. What did you want to do? I'm sorry. My brain shut off.
Just yelling at the dragon, trying to get it to come over here, because there's absolutely nothing I can do when it's far away from me. So
Get it to attack
jumping
you.
into the elevator, take a dash action, and then running back out that way
you're
toward the
gonna
dragon.
run out here?
Basically, yeah, because
Okay.
I don't have... Might as well,
Okay.
right? No range.
Cool. Any goblin bonus action stuff?
No,
Have,
I
like,
couldn't
a
make it
hide
within
or
melee
dodge?
range, so...
Okay, cool. Next up is our warden.
I breathe back in as life comes back to me, and I will use half my.
Oh, I am sorry. It is. Sorry, I have to do a reaction.
No!
The adult sapphire, the dragon, will grab a book and will fling it at Pike. Make a make a dexterity saving throw.
In the library?
In a library? Yeah.
I feel like throwing books is not permitted in the library. This dragon
Yeah, I
really should
feel
brush
like,
up on their kind of library etiquette.
He's just
Um,
trying to get Luar enraged. Or sorry, not Luar. Kita.
That's a 12.
He's a rude
That's a
dude
12,
we're dealing with
so-
here.
You're gonna take 31
Yeah, I'm taking a
bludgeoning
fucking
damage.
book to my face. Yeah.
Yep, as like full speed. This book
31?
31.
It was
Does
a
the
really
book-
heavy book.
Does the book disintegrate
throw
on
dictionary
impact?
Yeah,
With
you
the
just got
entire,
like a
with
book
all
in
of the
your
force
thrones,
of their
book
mind, they're
temperament.
crushing this book into you.
It's actually the entirety of the Encyclopedia Congeleva in like one
Yeah.
massive tome.
Yeah,
The book is
right.
like literally
Just-
2 feet tall.
So, I may only have 6 HP left.
Gotta live dangerously, I guess.
Okay.
Boy,
yeah.
that long rest is
Hey.
looking better and better. We gotta get to that.
Alrighty. You are up. Sorry to interrupt you, Trev.
Oh, it's fine. I just take half my movement to stand up. Fenric brushes himself off, and this creature is 20 feet in the air, and I'm kind of under it, right? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and look up and channel all my dragon rage, and just blast it with another acid breath.
And I'm rolling con.
It's gonna be a dexterity saving throw. So I think it's
13 on the die is 20. So give me the half.
Yeah, you definitely save. So it's 2d10.
What did you hit on the save?
Nat 13. And
yeah, I'm pretty sure if I remember my DC for this, natural 13. My DC for this is I think 13. So you beat
17 is 7 is the mod. So it's a 20.
Okay.
Dargan goes Dargan.
Well, that'll be 8. Half that to 4. So 4.
Hell yeah, brother. 160. All right, cool. Hell yeah, sibling.
It's still 20 feet. I guess. You know what? Or hold on a second. As a bonus action, I'm going to do my my warden's grasp. So I am going to basically dig my feet in, hold my sword ready to attack, and I am basically goading it while it is in my presence. It has to take the disengage action to actually get away from me, but it cannot potentially move. It might be bigger than a larger creature, so maybe it can, but I'm giving it a try, seeing if it'll work. And it's for each large or smaller creature you choose within 5 feet can't willingly move away from you unless it first takes disengage. But it might also be bigger than that. I don't remember.
It is a huge creature.
Okay. Well, I tried.
You did. Isn't there? You put something on it that gave it disadvantage attacking things that aren't you, right?
That's Warden's mark, but it has to be within 5 feet of me, and it's currently not. So I can mark it now, but it's currently not even 5 feet because I can do it within 30 feet of me, but they have to be close to actually get the effect.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna see if we get a recharge here. We don't. Thank goodness for y'all, huh? It is gonna whip around here. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can hold on. Dexterity saving throw to see if you can hold on or if you get thrown off, Aurelia. Then it's gonna touch down behind Fenric as this creature whips around, and it leans its maw over Fenric and tries to snap into him. 14 definitely doesn't hit. So
nope.
this first kind of this jaw, as it closes over you, you hear this moan of silence, and you sort of recognize this as like an impending sonic boom, and you're like, nah, fuck this, and you drive your shield into the teeth, and it comes down on you again with its claw twice.
Okay.
20 and 25. Do those hit?
Both of those hit. My armor class currently is 16.
Okay, cool. So they're going to slash into you twice for 20 damage.
I will go back down again.
All right. And that will be the end of the Dargan's turn. It is grounded, and so too is everyone else who is on it. Ketal, you're up. This thing is right on the other side of the table from you.
Yeah, Ketal's gonna run because Ketal doesn't want to be right next to the big Durgan. Everyone else wants to be near the big Durgan. Y'all can have it. Ketal's gonna go back up the elevator.
He's going back up?
Going back up.
Yeet.
And then he's gonna probably use the 10 more feet of movement just to go a little bit this way. His objective is to go on the other side of the dragon, to go down another elevator, to go into the middle of the room where the ley line is. He was trying to do that. The dragon was like, "Hello," and he went, "No, thank you."
Hi, how are you? And you were like, ooh.
Any
Actually-
dash, disengage, anything?
Is it within melee? Do I need to disengage? Because it is on the other side of the table.
Dash or hide or dodge or anything.
No. So I've got a question. So we can't cast spells of 4th level or higher, right? Because of the magical interference.
Yep.
If can I upcast a spell that is a 3rd level spell with a 4th level spell slot, or will that
You can
not
use the
work?
4th level spell slot, but it will come out as a 3rd level spell.
That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna go there. Can I aim a lightning bolt from the ceiling into the dragon in such a way that it doesn't hit any of my friends?
100%.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Great.
Cool. And
3 on the die.
it's gonna be radical. It's gonna take 8d6 damage.
So
and
that's 10.
I saw it doing. Yeah, I thought it doing thunder and lightning-y stuff. I'm gonna have this be. I like radiant. We're gonna do radiant.
All right, you do that.
It's gonna be 15 plus 8 is 23, 24. 10, 20, 30. 30. 30 radiant damage.
Nice.
Swinging. All right. So, whisking himself to the top of this of the library, you see your party mates kind of look back on you and be like, "What are you? Why are you running away right now?" And then you see all of a sudden this ozone fills the air briefly, and you smell the thick smell, and the hair stands up on the back of your neck, and this bolt of radiant energy just pours down from the sky like Zeus, who reached down and poked it with his own damn finger. You will, and then you'll hear the dragon laugh, and you'll say, in Draconic, so whoever speaks that, if anybody does, they'll say, "I too have some tricks," and will force a wisdom saving throw on you. Actually, no, it can't. You're too far away. Never mind. It is going to use its reaction to fling a book at you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
It's actually a whole book set.
Yes, this is the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah.
The Encyclopedia Urarica.
That's a natural. That's a natural 2 on the die.
Cool.
So,
that'll be
I'll just
31
say
bludgeoning
Keepaw goes.
damage.
Yeah, Keepaw is downed.
Cool. As it is frustrated and burns all of its legendary reactions on you for the turn. Luar, you're up. Woven into the back of this dragon. Your friend got distracted trying to bring it down. You see your friend on the ceiling call a beam of lightning down and get smacked to death by a book. You see the book lightly tapping the head of the crow up on the ceiling.
That's just cruel.
That's terrible.
Please, is not cruel.
So while I'm on the back of this dragon, are there any weak points? Because I have a giant needle where because right near the wing joints that I could try and wabbity it. Because I'm thinking that it's mostly just armor, and it'll be like tink tink.
It's mostly just armor, and you're gonna have to go tink tink.
All right. Well, then I guess we'll use a spell instead. Okay. Another weird question. Could I cast web so it layers over its face and eyes so it can't see? Because web is 5 feet thick and lightly obscures anything.
I
And
mean,
you can
yeah,
layer it on a
it would
surface.
create light obscurement over its eyes, but it wouldn't blind it.
No. Yeah.
No.
Damn. All right.
Just want to give a shout out right now, to Harlow's top. It's very progress.
Thank you so much.
It's very wonderful.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh, love
Ooh.
it.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, the wire.
That's okay. I also really like the top. I think I'm gonna try Mind Whip.
Oh, whip it.
We'll see if we
That's
can.
intelligence, right?
It
Rip it and whip it.
is. Yep.
11 on the die,
Oh, I'll probably
and
make it.
no bonus. 4, 15.
What's your DC?
13.
It rolled an
Um,
11 on. Rolled what on the die?
11 on
11.
the die.
Oh, so two's not. It's not within 2.
It is within 2.
Oh, it's within 2.
But me
No.
to beat it. But me to beat it.
Oh,
Oh.
damn it.
3.
Yeah.
I hate that rule.
So close.
Unless it
Yeah.
helps
So
me.
easy.
I like
Oh,
it when it helps me. All right. Well,
Still does
oh,
damage.
you still take half damage, right? And suffers none of the spell's ill effects other than having a fox still stuck to you. It's not really a spell effect, but you know.
Any bonus actions?
11. Hold on, I can't bonus action and math at the same time. 14, so that's 7 damage. Psychic
All right,
damage.
Cool. Wait, the
Um,
dragon is bloodied.
So I wanna move up. It's not really much of a move, I guess, but I essentially want to run up with the thread still attached to sit near Aurelia and help stabilize her, so she doesn't have to focus on holding on so much, and so she can do things like cast more easily. It's
Okay,
mostly flavory,
cool.
but
Got it.
yeah.
Love it. Pike, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to go with my cantrip first. Does a let's see. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes. AC 18.
All right. Okay. And then let's see. That's the vortex dart, so that's gonna be this first. That's going to be nice. Wait, that's really nice. Okay. That's going to be 17 force damage.
Cool. Now we're definitely
Wow.
bloodied.
And then
Ow.
I'm going to use my bonus action to attack.
Yes.
Ow! Oh wait, I have a way to fix this. I believe actually. That's an awful roll. Let me look.
I feel like this
Yeah,
is a
you know
great
what? I'm
class.
going to, since the weapon's enspelled, I'm going to just drop the enspell to reroll.
Woo.
Love it.
I
Love that class.
just rolled the same thing on the die, which won't hit still. It's a 5.
No.
Damn.
Oh,
Big
so-
heck.
Oh, I
Within-
did forget to do my hunter's mark on the last thing at least. So at least I got that, but
So, yep. All right. Aurelia. So you see Pike places a bead on the dragon, firing off another force-infused arrow, hammering into the side of it, and you feel the dragon shudder underneath you, Aurelia, as you stow yourself and...
hunter's mark does 4 more damage.
Could I use fog cloud to encase the dragon?
Yes.
Okay. So that is a 20-foot radius spear.
I can... Do you want to center it on the dragon's head?
Yes.
All right, you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 20-foot radius. There it is.
Now the area is heavily obscured, but that means the dragon also can't see us.
Right. So everyone is attacking at disadvantage. And you're not killing your crow friend. Any bonus action?
Who is dying?
Warden.
You cast a spell already.
Ah, yes. Nuts.
Now you can't see my body dying in the fog.
I like vaguely throw a bottle off the edge. Like, who doesn't heal? It's a chance.
Oh, right. Harlow, you're up. So you see kind of grabbing onto the scale just above the collar, feels the brace go off, and all of a sudden, like a startled octopus, ink defense just goes up as this room is filled with smoke. Next up.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna scoot over around this away a little bit, which is mostly just to try and clear out the lines. I don't want us to get coned again. And I guess fairly important question. The dragon that is directly in front of me, because we are heavily obscured, is it visible or is it just, am I swinging at a blank wall here?
You will be attacking at disadvantage in heavy obscurement.
Okay, fair enough. Then let's go ahead and see how that goes. That wounds up at a 13. I'm thinking probably not. And then bonus action attack is 18, actually.
That hits.
Rad. That will come out to 7 force damage then.
Wicked,
And I'll go ahead and top Fury of the Small on that to do an extra 3.
So that'll be, we're down to 92 points remaining. All right. So you see, kind of running through the smoke, tripping over the body of of her friend. Harlow rolls forward, swinging out first for her first strike, catching missed, and the tentacles from her back dive into the body of this dragon and start to drain its life force away. Fenric, give me a death saving throw.
You got it. That's a natural one.
Hey!
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 No! No! I'm using my clockwork control. It can be a 2.
All right, give me that spell slot. We're gonna drain you of all those spell slots.
All right, well, it's still a failure.
It's still a failure. All right, cool.
See, now I'll roll a natural one next round.
Oh.
Or the dragon gets a little confused and just stomps on me, so it's already a crit hit, so it's already 2, so...
All right, so does the dragon get its breath back? No, it does not. Oh, that's such a sad for me. I was so excited for that. All right, it's going to try to bite you off of it. It is tired of having a fox sewn into its flesh. All right, and you feel it'll be a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Hey!
And then it'll try to scratch you off of its back with its hind legs. That will hit. That's a 27, and that will not hit. So you're gonna take 10 slashing damage as the rear claw tries to knock you off, but you are able to steady yourself.
So I do realize that I made a mistake, and the thread physically attaching her should have gone away after a full turn. I don't think it actually affects anything in the combat, honestly, because she was just sitting there riding the back of the dragon. not doing much.
That is a handy omission.
But no, I just realized because I was rereading it because I'm like, there's no way. And yeah, it's like all the way at the end of the description. I apologize.
You're good. Kita, make me a death saving throw, please.
That's also a natural 1.
Oh, no!
I can only do that so many times, guys.
It's a 1 in 20 chance.
Yeah. And it's my reaction, so...
It's already burned. All right. You will feel a claw try to strike out at you again. That'll be a 27 to hit, so that'll be another 10 piercing to you, Luar, as it attempts to knock you off of its back.
All right.
Now it is Luar. Luar, it is your turn. So as this claw comes up from the back and attempts to knock you flat off of its back, you steady yourself, and with needle and thread drawn.
Oh, we're just gonna attack it.
All right.
Attack.
Hacky. Hacky,
All
hacky.
All right. Oh, sweet.
Oh,
18.
it's at disadvantage because
Okay.
it's heavily obscured.
Nat 20.
Ah.
So
Just 26 to hit.
So all right. So the 20. So it's a 18. So that'll hit. Is this disadvantage?
Yep. Where's my notes on what to roll? I don't know that I've actually ever rolled a natural 20 in 5e.
Yeah.
Did you roll a natural 20 with disadvantage?
Yes, does it not count as a crit then?
Yes, because you rolled if it's at disadvantage.
Oh wait, no.
you got-
So because I was at disadvantage, so I have an 18 then to hit.
right.
which
So
so-
that hits.
I'm so sad. I just wasted my natural
I'm
20.
so sorry.
Yeah,
This
what a
makes me
time
so
for
sad.
it.
I know. Like never happens.
I ask dice vendors how many natural 20s they promise. They never answer.
For
Stupid.
keeping something from us.
I know.
All right.
They know. They know.
That's 4 damage, and then I'm gonna roll for the whip. 10 plus 6.
Don't you have extra attack? You have 2 attacks with your short sword and then the whip attack, right?
Oh, that's right. You are correct. Okay, so my short sword 16, that doesn't hit.
No.
And then the whip,
So that was D6 plus dex or D6 plus strength?
yeah. It only
Was
got
4?
4. I rolled a 1.
Damn, that sucks.
I know. I'm like, dang,
You finally hit.
I finally hit
It's
it.
really
Like,
the turn
dang.
for it.
Oh. And the other 2 don't hit.
Okay, cool. So kind of as this smoke billows out, you strike out first with the sword. You striking in, you drive it between 2 plates, and the smoke sort of swirls. And Eddie catches you, and you look, and you whip into it, and it tings off the armor. And you dive your needle back in one more time, and it tings off the armor. And you're like, "Fuck." Pike, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action reset my mystic mark. And then I'm going to attack just as an action.
All right.
Oh, thank God. Okay. That's going to be a 7. It's going to be an 18 to hit as I activate
18.
clockwork because I refuse to miss again.
All right. We're getting low.
Yeah, I am. Because then I'm going to use a spell slot to. Oh, how tall is this dragon? Would you say?
15 feet by 15 feet by 15 feet.
Yes, I'm going to aim for the bottom so I can do the burst that I have.
Okay.
So I need
You
the
just
dragon.
full Nova.
I need I need the dragon to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Saves.
Okay, so it
20.
will be taking half damage, yeah. I get to roll all these dice now. Let's see. Yes, this is the correct amount, yeah. That's a couple. That's great. I appreciate all the ones here. Love to see it.
So Aurelia, a claw will have missed you in this intermediary time.
Do you want me to round up or down? Because I
Down.
split it in half for you. That's going to be 7 force damage.
Cool. So we're 81 health remaining. We're getting there. We're doing it. And so you see channeling this energy, this thoroughly bona fide person standing on the roof of this building, shooting a longbow as they bleed
should have
heavily
moved.
out from a book wound.
Yeah, I'm going to move because technically I'm not in range. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna
as they bleed
move to
heavily from a
there.
book
Oh, I
wound,
cannot move.
aiming feebly
I'm just
this
gonna
arrow
move
down.
45 to the left.
And next up is Aurelia,
So when
holding
it
concentration on the smoke.
When it says creatures that I could see in range, does that mean like I have to visibly see them, or like?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I was asking about that on my turn.
That throws any kind of healing out the window.
You can just you can drop concentration and get rid of the spell with no action. You can just go.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, the dragon was hitting on 27s with the fog clouds, so...
Yeah. So I will actually, I will dispel that to do.
The cloud goes.
Where'd it go? I just lost it. Oh, there we go. Mass healing word. There we go.
All right, you do that thing.
Ooh.
Don't
And
ooh.
then
It's
the
not that
third
great.
level
It's not
spell?
that great. But I mean, that'll pick up at least 6 people within 60 feet.
So it'll pick up it'll pick up Fenric.
Yeah, and it heals like anybody in that vicinity, but like, yeah.
I don't know who else. I know I'm not in range. I think.
Yeah,
a little too far
neither
away.
is
Yeah, I think
Kita.
it's just the 4 of us down here.
Yeah, so just a 4. So that'll be... That's 8 health back.
All right,
8
cool.
health.
And
Much appreciated.
so that was your bonus. Any action?
I don't have weapons, so no.
Rip that cantrip
Oh, my cantrip. I can use my cantrips?
as an action. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought they were spells. I thought they counted as that.
Oh, no, it's... You can cast 1 cantrip and 1 leveled spell per turn, but you can't do more than 1 leveled spell.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna use Toll the Dead then.
All right, wicked. Wisdom save. Wisdom 11 plus. 17.
That beats it.
Sorry. So you hear quickly with a brief incantation, you feel life return to your body, Fenric, as you hear a loud bell toll, dong, and the you see the dragon shake for a second, and things continue. Harlow, you're up.
Yeah, I mean... Now that this thing is back in view, there's only one thing to do, and that's keep trying to eat it, huh?
Eat it.
That is a 21 on the die for
Hit.
the vampiric touch attack. Or total, not on the die. What am I
That
saying?
would be wicked.
Yeah, that would be wild. So that is 12 necrotic damage there.
Cool. We're down to 70, 79, or 69. Nice. Nice!
Nice.
I think you kill it. It landed on
Nice,
69
nice.
perfectly. Sorry, continue.
Yeah.
And then bonus action for tentacles attack. That is a 15. So I'm thinking no.
Do you have bonus action? Hello?
Hello. Did you drop
Hello?
out? Hello.
Who?
Pash, can you hear me?
Oh no.
Can you hear me?
Yeah?
So you can hear me, Patch, right now?
Yeah, I've got everybody but Molly.
Huh.
I would say I can hear everybody
alright.
but Molly. I can
Yeah,
hear
I can hear
Molly.
Molly.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
I can
Oh,
Molly.
I can't hear her.
Well, she wants to know if you want to take a bonus action.
Yeah.
The bonus action was my tentacle attack, which missed with a 15, so I'm done.
Okay, cool. Let me see if I can refresh your stream here. Because you're there. I don't get it. Huh. Could you ask them to refresh their stream? Cool. So that damage is dealt. You see Harlow move forward. Could someone ask them to refresh their
Yeah.
stream, please?
Yeah.
Harlow, could you refresh your stream?
Apparently,
Uh-oh.
will not let me refresh this tab anymore.
Oh.
You're
Huh.
stuck. Oh no.
I'm gonna have to drop out of the call and join back in. I really hope that doesn't mess with the audio feed.
It'll be fine. So next up, Fenric.
Okay. Fenric, second time, same thing. Jumps back up, half movement to his feet, looking around, surveilling the scene, taking his greatsword and plunging it right into the belly of the beast to make 2 attacks. He's done this before, maybe.
Same as the first.
He's been fantasizing for this day.
So the first one is going to be a 22 to hit.
All right, hits.
Yeah. Second one is going to be a 27 to hit. Let me make sure I don't have
They
any.
both hit. Yep.
Awesome. I'm going to be rolling that sweet damage here. I'm just trying to make sure I've got my... Because I have my great weapon fighting, so any 1s or 2s I roll in the damage die, I
Nice.
can re-roll. 2d6 plus 5 twice coming at this bad boy. That's 6.
Nice.
Plus
Nice
6.
save.
12. That's max damage on the die. That's going to be 17 damage for the first hit.
Heck yes.
That's a 2, so I'm going to
52.
roll that. That's a 5. Okay. And then, okay. So get to root. So that's 10. That's going to be 15 slashing damage on the second hit. Henrik's back, baby!
Let's go.
That was how much on the
I
second
love to
one?
see it.
15.
Nasty.
And then
37. Mortal. We're
Fenric
immortal.
stands there with a grin, 2-handed weapon in tow, just like looking at this dragon, being like, "Try me, bitch."
and this dragon is happy to try you as it uses its last legendary reaction to claw into you.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
For an 18.
To hit or damage?
18 to hit.
Yeah, of course.
So that's another 10 piercing.
Yeah, I go down. Of course.
Boom. Just handle that one real quick, and now it's its turn.
Just had to go.
Hold on.
All right.
God.
So now that this is occurring, it is thoroughly annoyed at Fenric is refusing to die. Oh no, we lost Patch again. We'll get that Thon's back as soon as we can.
Step on me, Daddy Dragon. Step on me, please.
It is going to bite into Aurelia because it is tired of having stuff on its back. That will be I want to say that's a 17 to hit.
It does not hit.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm armored.
All right, and it's going to claw. That's a nat 1. Let me confirm the fail. It doesn't fail. And then that's a 2. That will also miss. And so you see it's the sonic boom. It starts to close around you, and you reach inside of you. You dig deep, and you drive it back with your with your holy power, and its claws are simultaneously repelled by this aura of divine energy that hangs around you. Keto, make me a death saving throw.
Another one. Hey, 19.
Hey!
All right, Luar.
Oh man. I am running.
This
out of
thing is
ideas.
mortal.
Is it though? Is it?
37 health. It's definitely in its last legs. Its breathing is labored. It seems to be there's fluid leaking out from between scales where these hits have come. You see a few arrow holes poked in the side of it.
Good. This gives me great hope. Do I still have disadvantage or no?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
The fog cloud is gone.
Wow, not that it helps. My first 2 attacks both don't hit. That was sad. Oh, but number 3 with the whip. 13 plus 6. 19 to hit.
All right, cool. That hits.
Yay. For 5 damage.
And it's the snack
That's
that
bad.
attacks you back, a dragon, and it will claw you for another 10 piercing.
Can I cast shield as a reaction?
Yes, you may.
Cool.
All right. Are you using anything on your hit?
On my what now?
On your needle hit, like, are you weaving yourself into it, or?
Oh,
Good.
no, I just hit with the whip at the end. So it's like, short sword, screw this. And that one hits.
So balancing herself still on the back of this, you see that the frustration is flashing across the Vulpin eyes as fire starts to fill them, and you see tink, tink, and then it's just like, you know what? No. And she lashes out with the whip, driving into one of the arrow wounds for another little bit of damage. Pike, where are you putting that beat?
Molly, real quick. I just remembered that I had my Warden's Resolve, which means if it was bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage, I would only take half damage on that. So I should still be up if it was only 10 damage. I would be up with 3 HP, correct?
All right, you're up with 3
Okay,
HP.
cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Let's go.
Not 0.
All
That's all that
right,
matters.
Pike.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So the second floor, how far does it go? Like, is it just this, like, the whole stretch, or?
It's a mirror. It's a mirror.
Okay. Let's see. Do I want to move a little closer? Yeah, I should, just so that I'm a little more. Oh, hold on. I gotta remove that. There we go. 10, 15. That's 20. And then I'm going to. I'll do the spell first.
Okay.
Or the cantrip first. That's going to be a sad number. No, 11's
Are
not
we
hitting.
talking about the balance of my bank account? Sad number.
Oh, mood.
No, we shake hands. Well, bonus action now, I guess. Hope that one maybe will land. I miss.
All right.
That was
and
worse
so
somehow.
hopping along the ceiling, looking at his crow friend dying on the other side of the table, decides to draw a bead one more time on the dragon, letting the shots fly, and the arrows tink off the plate armor of the dragon. Aurelia, you are up.
I think it's time for a oldie but a goodie. I'm gonna use inflict wounds
Inflict those wounds.
at 3rd level.
Oh.
Spicy.
And that is a
The hero we needed.
that
Yep,
is a modded
yep.
20 to hit.
That hits.
Do it.
You said a
we go,
modded 20?
5d10.
Do you want a nat 20?
I'll take a
You wanna
nat
crit that?
20.
Because how
Well-
close are you when you say modded?
It was
What'd you get on the die?
it was a 14.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, you just made
Magus
that.
is good. It's not that good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, how good is that?
No. I thought you added like 4, not like 8.
Nah. 6, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Here we go. Ugh.
5d10s.
All right, 5d10. Here we go.
Come on.
What are my d10s? Nope, that's a 12.
Wait. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that was everything you rolled was a 12.
Me too.
I was about to be like, oh no, my heart.
Like a 12, yeah.
No, I picked up the 12 die because I'm like, I get confused every time I look at these. So,
Remember, it's the D12, the one you never get the roll enough.
no, it's the D10.
Oh.
13.
There's a really cool class in my world called the AOTT that actually has its base cantrip is just a 1d12 swing, which is really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Odic. It's such a cool class.
Thank you for
The
exposing
D12
me
don't get
to
enough love.
So that's 25 necrotic damage.
it.
Yes!
Yeah.
And you're gonna catch a claw on the back end. You're gonna catch 22. There's gonna be a claw coming out the back
Can I,
end
like,
of that
jump
for
in
you.
front?
So I got 3 health points.
No!
It has 20. So you said 25. It is 8 hit HP.
Woo.
You see Aurelia kind of doing their best bucking bronco, cowboy bar, everything, and they reach down, they slam their palm into the back of this dragon, and the scales seem to like fly off the back of it as this wound necrotizes, and it starts to move through, and you see the toxin flooding through the veins of this dragon. Harlow, bring us on home. Country roads.
That would be lovely. Let's see what we can do here. So this is the necrotic attack. That is only 13, so that's not going to work out. And tentacles. That's 21.
That hits.
Okay. To finish this off, I got 4 to this, so I need at least a 4 on the die. So that's a total of
Let's
7
go.
damage.
Let's
I'll
go.
add Fury of the Small to that because I'm not going to let it sit with 1 hit point.
Now I can't hear thons. What was the number?
Oh no!
What was the number?
What did you roll?
Am I back?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Are we good?
Mhm.
Okay.
I can
so
hear
I
you.
got
Was it-
7 on the die. A 7 total. That
7
wasn't.
total.
It left it with 1 hit point. So I.
Oh.
Yeah. So I decided to add Fury of the Small because I'm not leaving him sitting on 1 hit point.
All right, and so you see this tentacle lash out and just reach in and just rip a scale out, and you just see this necrotized flesh pour out into a liquid and starts to fill the bottom of the library like a basin as the collar around its neck starts to spin faster and faster and faster and faster and faster, and then it dissipates. And you see for the one last second, the life, a moment, a flash of blue crosses the white and purple iris of this dragon, and you hear the voices of the dragonkin go by. For those of you that will speak Draconic, saying, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." And for those of you that don't hear it, you'll hear, "Holy shit," and that'll be it. So you do still have someone who is about to die. So
We're still moving in turn order for it.
Yep. And so next up we have Fenric. Make me that saving throw.
Oh,
He's up at 3.
Oh no, you're alive.
I'm up. Yes, I'm up. So
you see on the roof, you see the body is crumpled in front of you, and you see up on the roof your friend is.
I don't know if I can make it.
It's fine, just like launch me to the roof.
Toss me.
I'll say yes. You can make it there and dump a health potion down his throat.
The problem is I don't have a health potion. I used my or no.
I had a health potion on me.
Yeah.
Taking a
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna try. I can try. I'm gonna run and try to get to Kita and do what I can. I mean, yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
move
you
and,
run the 25 towards the flip.
Mm-hmm.
It gets you up. The 25 gets you up. You get the 100 feet. You're magically teleported to the top. You move another 5 feet, and you have your action and your bonus action. You're gonna you don't have your potion?
I think because we each had one. I think I drank mine last time to stay up. So because I was getting hit pretty hard.
Well, you would know that Kita had one.
All right, can I say I reach in with my bonus action to grab it, and with my action I administer it?
Yes.
Okay.
So
What is it? I mean, it's 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Okay. Just
So Kita, you jam this vial into Kita's beak, and Kita comes back.
6
and,
HP to you.
You will see a you'll feel the weight that was kind of sitting on your magic for the entire time that this adventure has been going on. You'll feel that lifted. You'll feel the kind of chains have come off. And you will also see kind of quick Kita will know that in the center of the library there is a teleportation circle where the ley line was. And you see now the ley line has disappeared, and the teleportation circle is illuminated underneath it. You don't know who's illuminating it, but someone is channeling magic through it.
Do I know where that goes to?
The teleportation circle can be accessed by anyone who's memorized it, but you know it would have to be someone who memorized it.
Sure. There's a. Kita gets off of the table. He was crumpled over. So, is it dead?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
It was very
Kita
filling,
throws a
too.
book at the dragon corpse from the ceiling. Straight.
That's fair.
Just tosses it at the Dragos.
But say it's like 100 foot up, doesn't it?
The
Like
library.
it takes like a minute to get there because it's 100 feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mage hand helps it along.
That's
There
why
you go, there you
it's
go.
falling
There you go.
damage.
Do you throw it up and then it starts to fall?
Sure.
You arc it. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
well,
got
no,
it.
the
because you're on a
gravity
ceiling,
thing.
so you throw it up and then it's got to pass down
And then it falls again.
Yeah, and then
That's
it falls again.
cool.
Yep.
That's neat.
Kita is gonna basically gesture to the middle of the thing. There's a teleportation circle in the middle of the library. It's active now, I guess. It's where the ley line used to be. I don't know if. Yeah, that's about all I got. I'm kind of out of it because I don't usually get booked in the face.
Does
That
it look
makes
like
two of
something's
us.
going to come through? Do we have to fight something else?
I hope not. I'm gonna go
I'm just
check
gonna
it out.
shake like a wet dog and then like unshift back to how he was before.
Well, wait. How about one of us who is less booked in the face go and check it out? And then, like, do we know if it's bi-directional? Can we come back?
Kita's gonna go over to the ley line. He's gonna just. He can't
Right, so-
fly, but he can glide.
Yeah.
Can he just sort of like jump in the thing and then sort of like jump out immediately and then sort of like fly over, like
Yeah,
just, like sail down?
And so you will recognize like the activation. It feels familiar. It reminds you of the magic that you would use. It's congeleva magic that seems to be coming out of it.
Yeah, this sort of makes all. I'm gonna use once per long rest. I can cast a ritual spell with the normal casting time. So I'm just gonna ritual cast detect magic with that, just to sort of like figure out what's going on with this.
Yeah.
Um,
So you see someone. You can tell that there's conjuration magic being done. Some people are attempting to conjure you back.
I think this goes back to the sewers is wrong. Where we came from before we jumped in the sewers.
Catacombs.
The catacombs.
Oh,
Better than the sewers.
that's very thoughtful of them.
Nice. Yeah.
Luar is going to very carefully pick her way down the dragon so she doesn't get her feet in the icky stuff.
Sorry
You do
about
that.
that. It's the most effective way I have of killing stuff.
It was very effective. I was very impressed.
I liked when the tentacles came out. That was
Yeah.
cool.
That was cool. Can
Okay, yeah, by the way, can we maybe keep quiet about that? I'm like, I know I haven't exactly been subtle around y'all, but I do try to keep that on the down low normally. Folks aren't usually cool with the tentacle thing.
Tentacles? What
Understood.
tentacles?
There,
Never
Your
seen
Much
it,
secret-
Gov.
appreciated.
Your secret
There are
is safe with
tentacles?
me.
oh no.
Oh no.
But incidentally, Harlow is now back at full health because those attacks were healing her as they drained the dragon. So she's perfectly fine. She's ready to go again.
Not
So,
relate.
Are we going through the circle?
Mhm.
Before Fenric does, can he just go to? Is there anything like the maw of the dragon left?
Yeah.
Can he attempt to take a tooth?
Yep. You do
Okay.
that.
Teeth.
Well, sure. I only melted the meaty parts. It keeps the hide intact, you know?
There we go.
You want a cape? Now's the time.
Yeah.
So
Fenric's just gonna take a tooth.
Ooh, dragon leather dresses.
so you will get, that you find the best tooth there, and you've procured yourself a +1 short sword.
Hoo-hoo.
Kital's going to take a look around just to see if there's any books that haven't been completely destroyed.
Okay.
He's going to just sort of put them into the least destroyed corner of the library.
All right, so you take a minute or two and you frisbee some books behind the shelf.
Gently.
Some of your favorite
Gently.
ones, a good work
Gently.
of fiction, one of your favorite spell books.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So you make your way back through this portal, and you see on the other side, you will see the Prinjimva, the royal. Let me transition scenes here.
Once
Just the
more
crew.
into the abyss.
So, you will come back to the catacombs of the High Maw, and you will see the bridge has been. No, you wouldn't see that. But you are. You are underneath, and so the Prin will pull you aside and will say, thank you so much for your service to our city. Rest up. Tonight we will strike at the machine. I don't know if we can survive it, but I bet we can destroy whatever is up there. And they'll point you to a there's preparations going. So what the scouts have been able to scavenge from the city. You see members of the consortium kind of making these strange mana forged weapons that seem to be very quickly made, and just kind of lightly sealed, so that everyone who's is able to kind of mount an offensive to distract from what's going to happen on the roof of the high hall. And as you're sort of as they're getting everything set up for you in sort of a bunk area, they'll say, that there's the machine on top of we know how to dismantle it, but it will require all three of us, and pointing to Prin and Pinla and who I'm going to call Dumb, will need to be concentrating on the ritual the entire time. So we need you to protect us for as long as possible to keep this ritual from failing. So we will fight on top of the high hall, right near the machine that has been cackling energy all across the city. So unless you have any questions, please make your way, take your rest, and we will strike tonight.
Thank you.
While we are before we go to bed, is there something like a lighter, something that makes a flame with relatively little work?
Sure.
Cool. I want to go find one of those and put it in my pocket.
Okay, you do that.
I'm
You have
very
like
annoyed I had nothing to light the web on fire with.
Oh,
So in
wow.
case that happens again, now I can light the web on fire myself.
So you are able. You find a matchbox. You actually find 20 matchboxes. And they're
Matchbox
Rob.
20.
They're Rob Thomas brand. Robert Thomas.
I've heard it's an excellent brand.
It is. They really burn it up. Um,
You may be a little unwell, but you're not crazy.
Crazy? I know crazy. Put me in a room, a rubber room.
girly. So, yeah, you're able to find you find the matchbox that you require. And you get it from this haughty person. They identify themselves as Sin Not Great, and they kept calling everyone their bitch for some reason. You don't get it, but it was just very strange. It was a very aggressive person.
I mean, I like aggressive people. It's fine.
That's fair. So you're
We did give
able
you
to
20 matchboxes.
20 matchboxes is significant. Take a certain amount of verbal abuse from Sin Not Good.
Oh my god.
I want to see how many people it click with. How many people watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So you'll get settled in for the night. There's a bunk set up for you. Do whatever your preps need to be. And so when we come back, we will be starting the encounter, and we'll be kind of scaling the facade. They have everything set up to scale the facade. The High Artificer has got that all set up. So we're going to be starting right in on the encounter to destroy the machinery that is flaying your fellow citizens, that created the horde that you were attacked by earlier, and that seems to be feeding the giant war machine here.
Then I'm trying to decide if I should move or not.
You are still in line of sight. You are effectively keeping the big one away.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stay where I am.
All right, cool. Next up is our friend here, who is going to start swinging at advantage at the caster. Okay, we have one. I think it's a great club attack. All right, 2d8 plus 4. All right, so that's a crit.
Aye.
Silvery barbs.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
rolled a nat
There we
20.
go.
Hey.
No, if that giant rolled a nat 20, I'm going to try to prevent that. And
All
make
right.
it a 19.
So it is going to hit with a 6. It is going to hit with a 16 on the second roll.
Not a crit.
So that'll be only 13 damage. And so the con save, it will fail. So if another, so you have, so it will lose concentration. So you have to make sure that you keep the other 2 up to keep accumulating concentration score for this encounter. It only makes its 1 attack. And next up is Pike.
I'm going to cast. Well, I guess that actually doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to the giant here on the right. I'm going to
You cannot
take a
it's
shot
down
at.
it's down the wall. You can't see it. It's like climbing down. It's running away from
okay.
Rachel. It's crowd
Oh,
control.
excuse me. Yeah, forgot. They're all big. That's a young one. I'm so the young one that's right here.
Okay. See
Where
ya.
my little cursor's doing some fun circles. I'm going to take it with my cantrip. They're all
Ears
very
back.
big. So I looked at that one and went, oh, the one. No, they're just it's bigger.
The sound of a psionic whip cracks across in the rainy night as thunder rattles in the background. The sound of claws digging into the stonework starts to fill your ears as Luar's whip fills the ears of this small frost giant with great dissonance as a club comes down and knocks the druid flat onto his face. The Jerbean struggles to keep his concentration and falls flat. What was the damage?
Oh, I rolled an 11 to hit, so
That hits.
nice. Oh, sweet. Okay. Then the damage for that is going to be 10 damage. Force.
All right, wicked.
And then I'm going to do just a standard after that.
So, and that within 10 feet of it, so that'll be 11. And then this guy has to make a strength save. It saves.
Okay. And then for my other attack, there's a 10 on the die, so that's gonna hit. Will be it'll only be 5 piercing.
All right, cool. And this is well into the mortal range.
4, excuse me.
All right, this is still well into the mortal range. There's 7 health remaining. You will see. Next up is is this young frost giant, and this young frost giant can only move, take an action or bonus action. Well, it only needs an action. So that'll hit, and that'll be another 13 bludgeoning damage. Durgond isn't bloodied yet, but he's getting close. We have one concentration gets off. This frost giant continues to run away, climbs down 30 feet. It's going to make its second wisdom save, and it's going to save.
No.
We get another concentration, so we're up to 3 concentration points at this time, because we had 2 people get their concentration off.
So as long as one of them is concentrating at the end of the round, we need 2 people to be concentrating in a round to be able to get a thing.
Yep.
Can the druid like get back into it, or is it like when you're out?
Yeah,
you're
it
out?
just needs a round to spin up.
Can one of us who are magically inclined be able to step into their place?
No.
Okay.
They had been planning this ritual, so they know what they're doing.
Sure. I just figured I'd ask.
Yeah, always worth asking.
So this guy, knowing that it only has 1 shot, is going to swing out at Fenric and will miss. This club comes down and just dings. You drive your greatsword into the side of it, and it knocks the club to the side. Kita, you're up.
Kita is going to the frost giant on the right. This one. I'm gonna shoot a chill touch at it.
Okay.
I hit a 13.
Hits.
For 8 points of necrotic damage.
Wicked. 8, you said?
8. Ocho.
All right. ESPN 8, the Ocho World Series of Dice, bloodied. Bonus action, anything?
Bonus action. I'm gonna leave the book where it is. I think.
Okay, cool. As you pop into the book senses just for a moment, you see that the horde is about to breach on the far side. Fenric, yep.
Okay, Fenric is gonna we're just gonna do some slashing.
All right,
This one right here.
Slashing
First one.
and dashing.
That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Hits.
All right. I get to roll that. So 11 points of damage on the first one.
Okay.
And then second one, that's going to be 14 to hit.
Hits.
I get to reroll. That's great. 15 points of slashing damage on the second one.
That's wicked. It is thoroughly bloodied.
Okay. And then Fenric is going to, seeing the urgency of getting these guys off, is going to run past, getting right here. And is going to switch his
Okay.
mark.
Take an attack of opportunity at you. You're going to take 10 bludgeoning.
Okay, that's fine. Is going to switch the mark to this one right here.
Okay.
And I should have been there earlier. My Gray Watchman feature, hold the line when I use my or no, sorry, that's never mind. That's got to be grasp, not. Yeah, never mind. I'll switch it still, so it's gonna have disadvantage if it hits anybody but me. So we'll keep that going. Yep.
Cool. Alrighty. Next up is as slashing twice with the great sword, the black chromatic dragonkin's eyes flit to the druid who's taking a beating at the hands of the clubs of the frost giants, running forward, pointing and calling his quarry. The dragonkin stares down the small giantling. Harlow, you're up.
Okay, that. I'm not gonna lie, that definitely messes with my plans. This guy standing next to me, how bad does he look?
Bloodied.
Bloodied, okay. Yeah, alright, let's do this. So, I'll start with that bonus action attack first, if that's okay, because I like doing things out of order. That is a 23 there.
Hits.
And then 8 force damage.
Oh. Okay, cool.
And then...
So the tentacles lash out. It has about 13 health remaining.
Okay. And because I've been repeatedly warned about folks coming in from the north, I will then spend my action and 3 psi points to cast Thunder Step. So Harlow's gonna disappear and show up over on this side, because that's a 90-foot range. And then the Frost Giant's gonna need a Constitution save.
Okay. Fails.
Okay. That is then... Wow, 21 thunder damage.
Woo! Woo!
It's just
it kills
boom as Harlow vanishes.
So as a clap of thunder, as Harlow presses their finger to their temple, disappearing quickly as a crack of lightning gets pulled down from this central machine that's whirring with this magical energy, and it fries this giant, and a thoroughly cooked giant slides down the side of the roof. Next up is young frost giant, this one, who, frustrated by Faye standing in the way, by Aurelia standing in the way, is going to swing out and is going to miss. Aurelia, you are up.
I'm going to call my spirit guardians.
Okay. What do your spirit guardians look like?
I mean, in my head, they're fiendish, but I was just like, oh, it's just like little sharks with like little devil wings, you know.
Okay, I love that.
That's awesome.
Cool. So you do that.
Perhaps coming over here was a mistake.
I'll come save you, Harlow. No, I won't.
Would
but
really
I'll
appreciate
attempt.
that, but
I'll just die in solidarity.
Right, we can
I'll
agree on
continue
that.
to stand in front of this one caster. I'll end my turn there.
Okay, cool. So when it starts its turn there, it will make the wisdom save. As you see these this massive grumbling of the horde and these screams are going out into the night as you see this wall of flesh coming over the edge of the maw at you, as you see underneath some of their nails and their fingers have been ground down to a pulp. As they run forward onto the fray. Luar, you are the first to act upon seeing this mob coming at you.
All right. Do I have? Yeah, I kind of have line of sight.
And a concentration point.
Yay.
And the druid attempts to restart its cast.
Awesome. Also, that one young frost giant's off now, right? Because it died last round.
Let me fry it.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm gonna yell to my friends over here, like, giant coming up the wall. And then I forgot to measure. Let's see. I want to go. Does that say 30? Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, meow.
Meow to you too.
It's like aggressive. All right, so I'm gonna come over here, and then I want to cast. I want to cast web, basically like in front of my friend, or maybe like, yeah, like pretty much in front of Harlow, so they don't immediately get curb stomped by the horde.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that's a 20-foot cube, or in this case, it's a 20-foot layer that's 5 feet deep of webs, because it's going like across the roof. So each creature that starts its turn in webs or enters them during its turn has to make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, they're restrained. If they're restrained, they can use a strength check against my spell save DC to no longer be restrained. And as we know, webs are flammable. So say that really loud for our wizard with the fireball. Webs are flammable.
It's raining. Caw.
All right, sorry, I'm getting Spirit Guardians drawn up real quick.
How are you guys forgetting it's raining? It's so awful out here.
Oh, it's lovely out here.
No.
For a duck.
I'm a bird. It's too wet for me.
All right,
Ducks are also
there's
birds.
Spirit Guardians.
Crow.
All right, and so you did web. You wanted an essential point.
So I wanted it basically, yeah, like kind of centered in front of Harlow to give them a minute.
Okay, so you catch all of those in a web.
Pretty much, yeah.
So yeah, so the middle line, so the far right line will save. Otherwise, the rest of them are mired up in it.
Cool.
Cool.
Rad.
All right. Anything else? Bonus action?
Nope.
All right. Cool. All right. This young frost giant is gonna go in for the kill. The kill. And it rolls at advantage disadvantage, which is still a 19, which hits. And so our friend will take another 11. That is now down to 33. They are past bloodied. Drog, the Gerbine druid, is taking a beating. Let's see about their concentration check. They fail. So you have to make sure you hold the other two for the rest of the round. All right, Pike, you're up. You see that this wave of zombies is about to get their day in the sunshine.
Muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Thank you. I've been chewing on a cake and didn't want you guys hearing it. I'm going to let's see. The zombies, they'll get it. They'll get their comeuppance next turn when they enter the mat. But for now, the two young giants that are south of me. How are the two looking? So I want to go for the one that looks worse.
One is critical. The other is only bloodied.
Okay, I'm going to go for the
Only
one that
bloodied.
is worse off.
All right, take your shot.
Okay, so the vortex starts first. I got a nat 1, so.
So roll a d20 to confirm.
You know what? I'm gonna instead just use my reaction to make it a 2.
Okay.
And then I'll just do my
That's
offhand.
the easiest I've ever gotten resources out of a player.
Yeah. I've been rolling way too low. And then I got it.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
My other attack's a nat 20, so it's a game to take here.
Okay.
So I will be taking that one.
So
and
that kills. Kills it. Yeah. So
Cool.
that'll kill the lower one. So this one, you draw a bead right in the center of its head, and this shot, the bowstring releases, and the arrow just drives straight through it, and it falls back and tumbles off the side. I'm gonna have the other giant make a dexterity saving throw using these very gay dice. Very gay dice that are actually
Love it.
silicone,
Nice.
which is
I was
very
about
good.
to ask if they were
Oh,
silicone.
The
and-
silicone, I can't. I would want to chew on them.
All right, I love it. Hell yeah. All right.
Honestly, I'm right there with you. I'd probably pop a silicone die in my mouth and just like nosh on it for a little bit. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And
Honestly,
so
like
it's,
these are obsidian, and I have a really hard time not putting the rocks in my mouth. So
Yep.
so the body of the small frost giant is going to do some damage to the frost giant servant that's starting to climb back up the wall.
Nice.
So you'll have done 20 damage, which will get you down to 93 health, or no, 83. Cool. Next up is zombie. He. All right. So,
Why are all these cranberries on the floor?
dang it, big hat. All right. So, with Harlow being right there, they are half the swarm is going to go for them, half the swarm is going to go for the mage on the other side. Actually, let's see.
Wait, can they even see that mage?
Yeah, didn't you say it was cover?
That's fair. They're gonna run forward, so they're all just gonna attack. All 50 zombies are gonna attack Harlow.
that is what I am here
not
for.
all 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so 35 flayed are gonna run forward and swing at Harlow.
Can they all
more
fit
or
in those
less.
spaces?
Because they just move in and out. You can make an opportunity attack at them. You make
I
one
mean,
opportunity
might as
attack
well,
versus
right?
35. So
No,
make
I
that.
don't actually have a melee weapon equipped, so I.
You can punch it.
Okay, sure. Might as well do -1 damage. No,
Just out here, way of mercy, monk, just punch healing people.
yeah, no. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm not attack of opportunity.
Okay. All right. So we have. Let's see here. The slams are going to be 1d4. So 25% of 30. Seven. All right, so that's going to be 42 damage, as about 10 of these as about 7 of these make their hits and seem to be really tearing into you. And they've completely mobbed you. There's just highway of flesh all around you.
Yeah, makes sense. That do be how they would want to do that.
We remember the flesh highway. Give me a minute. I got this.
Right.
Yeah, there's another flesh highway.
Flesh
I'll make
highway
it a
is
flesh
coming.
highway.
We're on
The
highway
highway
to
of
hell.
flesh.
Yeah,
But
yeah, there we go.
highway of flesh.
Yeah,
Nope,
I'll show
can't
'em.
have zombies overlapping with other zombies. That would be illegal. All right, so that's
I hope that
basically.
capacitors electrocute them.
You would like that.
I would
That's
like
not
that.
what's gonna happen.
I
That
would
would
like
be
that too.
amazing.
That'd be
When
great.
it's raining, all of that electricity just wants to jump out and get them.
So true.
Cool. All right, here we go. So the zombies rip Harlow apart. We get 1 concentration off. The servant scrambles up. They are still 2 rounds out from being able to engage.
The best spell cast of the whole everything.
The other we get a round of concentration off, so you're up to 4. And next up is Corvum. Kita.
Aw. Aw. All right. Well, my friend did say that webs are flammable.
Mhm.
And so I am going to cast Wither and Bloom, which is a 10-foot radius spell centered on. Yeah. I know. I see that look in your eye. Centered on Harlow. And I'm going to heal Harlow for what you roll a hit die, add 3, you get to heal that. And the Wither and Bloom is going to be fire, and is going to emerge with flames and jet out around to hit as many of them as possible. And
Beautiful.
I'm going to be centering it to be able to specifically hit those zombies that are the closest to the spellcaster that are on the left. So there's those
10-foot radius.
I'm going to confirm. Yeah. 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose. It's a con save. Vegetation withers, if that matters.
Could be a green roof. We don't know.
Yeah, true.
Rooftop gardens are very popular.
They're very in. So yeah, I want to make sure that I hit. Basically, I want to center it like.
So you will catch all of those because you can cover.
Very
Great.
solid.
That's perfect. It's gonna be. And ideally, I light some of those webs on fire too.
You will.
That's good. It's going to be DC 15 Constitution saving throw versus 9 fire damage, and Harlow, you get to heal for 1 hit die plus 3.
As much as I appreciate the effort, I rolled a 1 on the die.
9. So you said 9 fire damage times 1, 2. Let's see. That's 20,
really good with
25.
groups.
25 divided minus 3 is 22. Well, a quarter of 22 is that. Okay, 22. God.
What math are you doing?
You're gonna
This is
Some
smoke.
hard math, apparently.
All of these zombies are gone.
Cool.
Like they're just completely annihilated.
Rad.
Oh, I
How's
love
that-
the wizard.
How that web look though?
How that web look? It is partially burned up.
There we go.
Oh,
Does it look like the rest of the
Baby.
web it's catching?
No.
Rats. Sorry.
It is raining pretty hard.
It is right.
That's fair.
Gonna go ahead and spend my reaction real quick to eat the mind of one of these zombies, maybe heal up a little more,
Do
hopefully.
that thing.
I got one healing
3.
spell. It's Wither and Bloom. It's not a good healing spell.
It could be
Alright.
worse, believe me.
But I am
You
a
could
wizard.
have to say,
No,
wait
so
until
that is-
something dies within 10 feet of you and then roll a d4.
that is not.
Alrighty. So, as this spell goes off, you see this massive burst of fire that draws all the energy in from the flayed, and Harlow, just you see them with one finger on one nostril, just huffing, just doing lines of the life energy all around them. The pink hair being buffeted by the fire. You hear that the sounds of more claws scraping up the side of the group, and it is Fenric's turn.
Well, Fenric is gonna tried and true take those swipes at this young giantkin,
Cool.
getting off of our druid friend, I believe.
Yep.
First one is gonna be a 21 to hit. And
Yes,
the
hits.
second one is gonna be a 17 to hit.
Okay, both hit.
All right. Roll that. So that's 15 on the first hit for damage.
All right, cool.
And then second one. I get to, okay, cool. Yes. 14 slashing damage on the second hit.
All right, this is mortal.
Yeah.
Harlow, you're up. You barely assaulted by a wave of zombies that was quickly dispatched by your friend. What would you like to do?
Okay. I do not know how y'all are doing the shapes with the measuring, so this is kind of a crapshoot, but if I am doing this correctly and measuring it the way I think I am, I'm gonna...
Where are you trying to measure to? I can help.
Oh, I need a 15-foot cone.
Oh, a cone. Oh, the
Yeah,
cone.
exactly.
The cone.
Okay,
The
15.
duck
That leaves my realm
15-foot
of
cone
understanding.
Okay, yeah.
Can you see that?
Maybe? I see 3 squares that are lit up.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So if I am doing my math correctly, I think moving over here and then firing the cone down this a ways hits the most guys. So that is the plan here. So I will spend 4 psi points to cast, what is this called? Dimension Cutter. So Harlow just sort of juts a hand forward, flat hands with no kind of motion, and then sweeps it as reality sort of twists a little bit. They're carving a hole in the world in order to hurt these zombies. So
Love it.
that is going to be a lot of saves. What are those? Actually, I need to look at the PDF, because as of the version that's on my sheet here, there's not a save, and that doesn't seem right.
Well, how much damage is it? Because I'm not for
66.
hordes. I'm running it a little bit different. Is 66 for everybody?
Yeah, it just says each creature in the cone takes that damage. It doesn't say anything about saving.
Roll the 66 for me. Let's see if they can
Okay.
even survive a half.
6, that's 8, that's 9, sorry, 11, that's 13, that's 15, and 19.
All right, so you are going to be able to kill all but one with this.
That'll work. The less zombies on the field, the better, I say. And just for like reference, when do reactions reset? Is that at the top of the round or at your turn?
The end of your turn.
End of your turn.
The
Okay.
beginning of your turn. Beginning of your turn. Sorry.
Beginning of my turn. Okay, then I'll go ahead and do that again as more zombies are dying.
All right, huff it up. All right.
The death.
Next up
And
is
bonus
sorry,
action.
go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna hit this guy behind me with the tentacles. So,
Wicked.
That is 16 on the die. And 9 force damage.
All right. That's good enough. Thank you. Cool. So, do you hear the flap of dragon wings approaching? As you also hear the sound of claws and feet hammering across the south end of this area. Wisdom save. What's your wisdom save? That's a nat 20. Never mind. And then it's going to swing out at you, Faye. That'll hit, and that'll be 10 bludgeoning damage. And then it is your turn.
I'm gonna use Word of Radiance.
Okay, cool.
And let's each creature of my choice that I can see within range. But what's the range? Oh, 5 feet. Okay. So just this guy. That's a Constitution saving throw.
All right. They fail.
I do 1d6, but it's something. He's in my space.
2d6.
I don't like it. Oh, also the
Because you're level 5.
Spirit Guardians.
That happens on your turn too.
It's whenever they start on their turn.
So it should have taken damage at
Yeah,
the
it
start of
should.
its turn, right?
Yep, it should. So can you roll me half?
Yes.
Or roll me damage and give me half?
So that's 6 necrotic, and then 1 radiant.
Okay, cool. That is the halved.
Yes.
All right, cool. So it's down to 19. Wicked. Bonus actions, anything?
Did you do your own damage?
Did you roll your 2d6 from Divine Radiance?
Yes.
What was that?
Oh, that was the one. I thought that was halved.
No, the Spirit Guardians was half.
The Spirit Guardians.
Oh, okay. So the one, it would be 2 because I rolled the least amount of damage on that. Where is that? The one spell I lost it. What? Well, yeah. I'm gonna use mass healing word on everybody. That's 6 people, right? 2, 3.
Does that include our druid friend?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
So that is 8 healing for the 6
For
people
everybody?
in the area.
Cool. Let me get that set up.
Fantastic.
So we're up to 40.
Plus 8, you said?
Yes.
41. So the druid is just above half bloodied.
The druid is just above half and still has almost as many hit points as my full.
All right, and so we get to top of the round as this fountain of divine energy first pours out, searing the flesh of this giant, as Faye continues to interpose between it and the creatures, it and the artificer on the other side of her, them, and as it flows forward, a wave of healing energy goes out into the area around, healing the rest of the party. As this happens, another howl of flayed comes along, and makes their way in from the southern end of the map. Get them on here.
Alas.
No.
You just hear Fenric from the other side. Guys.
And Luar, it is your turn.
I'll do what I can. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, big same.
Meat highway to electric boogaloo. Let's do it.
God.
Right.
We need these giants dead so bad.
Yeah,
So
they're really
bad.
messing with us.
Wait a
So
second.
bad.
I'm just gonna shoot this giant. Wait, it's 30 feet away. I could just run up and
We
kill
need them
and
dead. You can
stab
do
it.
something about that.
Yeah. Cool. You know, sorry, horde. What? I'm concentrating on web. I can stab at the same time, but I can't cast web again until that one goes away. All right. As my bonus action, I'm going to make my needle and thread, and then I'm going to use them. So that's 16 to hit
Yes.
and a 13 to hit.
Yes.
Awesome. And that's 10 plus 19 damage.
19. Yeah. That kills.
Ooh,
Oh, wow!
There we go.
yeah.
Yay!
All right. So, next up is our remaining frost giant friend, who is going to attempt to keep this druid from casting,
And he still has disadvantage because of my mark.
and he will miss. Pike, you see this wave of zombies appear from the
Ooh.
south.
Oh God.
All right, I'm going to definitely be taking a minute to handle that first. Cause oh boy. Okay, I'm going to first do my cantrip. The vortex dart. That's going to, and I'm gonna go for. Let's see. I'm gonna go for like right the two behind Fenric.
Okay.
And that'll be a 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. I don't really know if they can move anywhere, to be honest. Because they're all very clumpy,
No, they're all together.
but yeah, they're very, very clumped up. That's gonna be 16 force damage.
All right, cool. So you're gonna take out 3 of them.
And then I'm going to. Okay. Okay, I'm going to the druid. From the druid, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second zombie in row 2, right there.
Okay.
I'm going for that guy.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll bring meat highway. 18 to hit.
Okay.
I'm going to be using a second level spell to invoke meat highway.
Oh my goodness.
So let's see, that's gonna be this one. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be. Oh wow, I rolled really good too. Okay, let's see.
Pulp
Love to
that
see it.
flesh.
That's gonna be 22. Force damage.
To the
and then-
to the one.
All of them. Yeah. There's no way for me to like really. I think
Okay.
highlight the guy, but maybe will that do it? That guy. Oh yeah, that did do it. Cool. But then all of them within 10 feet of that guy need to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh no, excuse me, it's all of them. So they all need to make a dex
Ooh.
saving throw to take that damage.
Okay, how much was it?
It was 22 in total.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. Gotta get out my calculator here. Da, da, da.
Probably, I should have aimed one. I should have aimed one down if it's not too late for that. I thought the range was 5, not 10.
Don't want our warden to die.
Again.
I mean, I've like gone down how many times now? Like 4.
But your
Okay,
ability to get back up is
I know.
impressive.
So this will blow away 1,
That's it, just 1.
2, 3. And so you see this
Yeah,
this
just
arcane,
one.
this arcane detonation just obliterates this group of flayed as their body parts sort of spray across the top of the maw.
Yeah, and as he probably took aim, it was I'll do my best to protect the future and kind of give a shot like that, a good shot.
And so we have 6 zombies here that will surround the druid, and they will all attack at advantage. So that's going to be 5 times 4 is 20.
Do the zombies provoke an attack of opportunity from our
Yes.
warden?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Do
they?
I think
they're
because
down
the one oh, I guess maybe like one tech. Yeah. All right.
Okay. First save is good. Second save is good. Third save is good. Oh my god! Fourth save fails, and the druid loses concentration.
Out of
No.
curiosity, how close? How close to the fail?
Not close.
Am I able to
Damn
make
it.
an attack of opportunity as some of them move out of the way then?
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll just. That's an 18 plus 8. That's gonna be what, a 26, I believe. So that'll hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Give me damage.
I get to roll that. Okay. 15 points of slashing damage.
All right, cool. So you'll cut through one of them and nick heavily into the next. As 5 more will come over and attack you for 4 bludgeoning damage.
4 bludgeoning damage.
4. Then we gotta resolve these guys up here. They're gonna run forward. These 5 are gonna run forward and swing at Flynn. So we got
Drat.
2.
When do the spirit guardians trigger? Is it only at?
Oh, yep. So they all trigger.
Yeah.
Roll me damage. Let's hope it's above 10 or above 20.
Stop them before they get there to make the attack.
We can only hope.
Really hope.
It's like 16 necrotic.
Okay, so let's see. So 16, yeah. So that's gonna absolutely your to no one's surprise, Spirit Guardians is good.
Spirit guardians for the
Oh my
win.
god.
They do
So-
good for tech.
These are, let's see, probably 2 will have seen the mage, so they'll come on over and they'll give a shot at the Prim. The Prin,
Ah.
they will miss. And these others are stuck. The middle 2 will save and will kind of like move backwards and climb down. The rest are sort of stuck in the web. Next up is Flynn, who is like looking at this wave of zombie coming at him, and at her, and just sees this aura just melt this wave of zombies 100%. Flynn concentrates The frost giant servant makes their way up. They are 1 round away from being back in combat. The druid starts concentrating again. The Prin continues to concentrate. And we have 5. So the minimum success is achieved.
All right.
You hear the sound of dragon wings approaching. Next up is our friend the Corvum, Kita.
Kita is going to point at the mage to the north that's being attacked, and going to gesture to Pike and be like, I'm going to help out Fenric. He's going to turn, and he's going to cast another Wither and Bloom down south. And he's going to center it pretty much on like that point between like on Fenric's square. Like I'm just 10-foot radius maximizing carnage.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna have that damage be it's a storm. It's a storm. It's gonna be lightning. It's gonna be a lightning Wither and Bloom flavor. And we're gonna have it heal. We're gonna have it heal Fenric. Fenric, you can roll a hit die +3.
All right, and roll me damage.
That is very good damage. That's gonna be an 11 lightning damage on a DC 15 con save.
Okay, so let's see if the giant saves. The giant will not save, and so it will die.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes.
Nice.
This wave of zombies, all of the zombies in the immediate vicinity of Fenric will die.
Good.
Okay, making progress.
These 4 are still surrounding the druid.
Cool.
And next up we have Fenric. You hear and you're seeing approaching a crystal dragon, a rider, and it has 2 creatures in its claws that it's ready to deliver.
Oh boy. Which direction is it coming from?
South.
Okay. For anybody who didn't see that, Fenric will try to point and shout so folks make ready. And then Fenric is going to so am I able to turn my breath weapon so I can hit those 3 husk right there?
Yep.
Cool. Fenric's gonna Fenric's gonna do that, kind of very much in motion though, using 1 attack to breath weapon and move up then to the next husk and try to slice that one down, basically, to just kind of take them all out in one fell swoop.
Great. Roll me the breath weapon damage.
Okay, it's 2d10. Ooh, that's good. That's 9. 14 for the breath weapon damage.
Okay. So one of the zombies melts away. One of the husks melts away.
Okay. Well, and then in that case, Fenric will hear and is gonna, I guess, just slash at another one of the husk.
Take it.
10 to hit.
Will hit.
Oh, all right, perfect.
They're not armored or anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Bodies. Body, yada, 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 yada.
That's going to be 13 points of slashing damage.
All right, and another 2 will topple. You only have the 1 in close proximity at this point.
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
in that case, I'm going to throw that disadvantage, that mark on that one, so if it doesn't hit me, its attacks are going to be a disadvantage.
You got it. All right. Nobody O'Houlihan. Arlo.
All right. This is probably a bad idea, but what have I done today that isn't? Harlow is going to provoke an attack of opportunity
Okay.
as she walks through this way and into this unoccupied square.
Love it. Do that thing. It's a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit, thankfully. And then I will go ahead and spend my last 2 psi points to cast another Thunder Step, because that's a 10-foot radius, so that should get them all.
All right. Roll me damage.
That is 16 damage, resisted by a con save.
Okay, 16, and that's 10-foot radius or 5 foot?
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. So that's all of them. Okay, and that was 16 damage?
Yep, and then with a con save for half.
16 times 10 times 0.82. Okay, 131. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and you wipe out a good number of them. There's only two left standing when you are all said and done here.
Okay.
And the
Moving
web
through.
is barely hanging on.
Go ahead and spend that reaction to reclaim a psi point and some hit points, because I made sure to move within 30 feet.
Cool.
And then the bonus action is going to be to attack this guy directly above our friends. So
Do it.
let's see how this goes. That is a 15 to hit.
Hits.
And, well, dice on the floor. 10 damage.
All right, and this one will fall.
Whew.
Next up here.
Take the hits, but I'm putting in numbers.
Next up is Faye. You see approaching in the distance a dragon, a rider, and two enemies in its claws.
Oh, there is one of those left. Can I do Word of Radiance on this, like, one shambling bag of flesh over here?
Word of Radiance is melee.
Oh, it is melee. Okay, I changed it.
Could do Toll the
Toll
Dead.
the Dead.
Okay. It is gonna save. Roll a 16.
That's
Unfair.
it is unfair. How dare he have good enough
Wait,
hearing?
does he have a negative wisdom? Yes. So it's a 14.
Meter beat?
Beat it. Yeah, okay.
I
Sorry.
haven't used it yet.